Hello all, I'm Suyash and if you get on Unacademy, you can follow me on Unacademy learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson is on some very interesting words, their meanings, their usage in sentences and their antonyms and synonyms. We'll be talking about all these things in a single lecture. So please do not forget to rate, review and share this lesson, and also please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you very much. And this is my profile, and here's the link where you can just follow me for my other courses as well. You can find this link in the description of this video also. Rest, you can shoot all your questions, any doubt, any query which you are having, you can just directly shoot that in the comment box below and all your questions will be answered for sure. Okay, so moving on, in this lecture also we'll be talking about some words, and here we have the very first word of this lecture, that is lucid. So when I'm saying lucid, I mean to actually say something which is clearly expressed, something which is clearly expressed and something which is easy to understand. Okay, so whenever I'm talking about something, or whenever someone is talking about something which is clearly expressed, or he's speaking in such a way in which things are clearly expressed and the things are easy to understand, so I can say that that is actually a lucid explanation. Like for example, he gave a clear and lucid explanation of the incident. So I'm talking about any incident and a person is here and he gave a clear and lucid explanation of that incident. That means he gave a clear and clearly expressed, a very easy to understand explanation of that incident. Okay, now if I talk about the synonyms of this word, then the first one is coherent. Okay, so when I'm saying clearly expressed, okay, when I'm saying easy to understand, I actually mean to say something which is having a logic behind it. Okay, something which is logical, which is reasonable. You can actually give reasons to support that. Okay, so coherent also means the same, something which is logical, something which is reasonable. Okay, the next we have rational. Okay, so when I'm saying rational as a synonym of lucid, so it also means something which is based on a logic, something which is having a reason behind it. Okay, so again it is a synonym of lucid. Then I have the antonyms for lucid, and the first one is obscure. So when I'm saying obscure, it means something which is uncertain, something which is not discovered, which is unclear, uncertain. And obviously lucid means clearly expressed, and obscure means something which is uncertain, which is doubtful. Okay, so that is why it is the antonym for lucid. The other one is hidden. Now this hidden is actually self-explanatory. We all can understand what is hidden, something which is not clear, something which is not clearly expressed, and that is what something which is hidden. Okay, so now we have the next word, that is liberate. So when I'm saying liberate, I actually mean to say to set someone free from any control or imprisonment. Okay, now there are two things, either I am setting someone free from any control, or I am setting someone free from any kind of imprisonment. Okay, so in both the cases it will be called as liberate. Like for example, soldiers liberated the hostages from their captors. Okay, now soldiers liberated, that means soldiers set the hostages free from the control of captors. Okay, so this is how we can use this liberate. And if I talk about the synonyms of this word liberate, then the first one which I have is emancipate. Okay, now when I'm saying emancipate, it means set free. Okay, it means set free, and especially from legal and social restrictions. You know, the social restrictions, the legal restrictions which we are having, set free from that. That is what emancipate means. The next one is rescue. So when I'm saying rescue, it also means to save someone, you know, to save someone from the danger, or to get someone out of the danger. Okay, or to make someone free from any danger. Okay, so again we can use it as a synonym for liberate. Now if I talk about the antonyms for this liberate, then the first one is enslave. Okay, so when I'm saying enslave, it actually means make someone a slave. Okay, enslave, make someone a slave. So basically when you are actually making someone a slave, you are actually doing what? You are actually just asking him to lose his freedom. Okay, like you are controlling him in some ways or in every way. So that is why we are just using this as an antonym for liberate. Then we have suppress. Now suppress actually means to overpower. Okay, when you overpower someone. Okay, so that is what suppresses, to conquer someone, to defeat someone. So when you do that, you actually conquer them. Okay, you actually overpower them. So that is why we are using this as a antonym for liberate. Now then we have the next word, that is lament. So when I'm saying lament, it actually means to express sadness. Now when you are sad about something, when you are sad regarding any issue, then you express sadness and feel sorry about something. So whenever you are expressing your sadness or you are feeling sorry about something, then the word which you can use is lament. Okay, now if I talk about the example for this word, then the example is, she lamented over the loss of her best friend. Now maybe her best friend passed away, or maybe she had a fight with her best friend. It could be any case. So she lamented over the loss. Now in both the cases she lost her. Okay, so she lamented over the loss. That means she expressed her sadness over the loss, or she felt sorry over the loss of her best friend. Okay, now if I talk about the synonyms for this word, then I have grief and I have regret. Okay, now when I talk about grief, it actually means to feel sorrow. Okay, to feel sorrow about, intense sorrow about. Okay, that is what grief means. The next is regret. Now what is regret? When I'm saying regret, it also means to feel sad or to get disappointed over something, so again it is a feeling of sadness or disappointment. So that is why it is a synonym for lament. Then we have the antonyms for the same word, and the first one is entertain. Now as I told you, lament means to feel sorry or to express sadness, and whereas entertain means to just have enjoyment. Okay, to provide enjoyment. Okay, so that is what the antonym of lament is, to provide enjoyment. And then we have enliven. Now what is the meaning of enliven? Enliven also means to make something interesting, to make something entertaining. Okay, to make something cheerful. Okay, to make someone cheerful. So that is why it is used as an antonym for this lament. Okay, then we have the next word, that is miraculous, which actually means remarkable and bringing very welcome consequences. Now which is remarkable, which is very good, which is actually bringing very welcome consequences, that is what we call miraculous. Okay, now if I talk about the example for this, then I have, it is miraculous that you have finished your homework this time. Now it is miraculous, it is remarkable, it will actually bring very welcome consequences in your life that you have actually finished your homework this time. Okay, so this is how we use this word miraculous. And if I talk about the synonyms for this word, then we have marvelous and amazing. Now what is marvelous? It is simple. It means something which is extraordinary, something which is amazing. Okay, something which is awesome, something which is sensational, remarkable, stunning. So that is what marvelous is. Okay, and then we have amazing. Again, amazing is also something which is causing great surprise, something which is astonishing, something which is stunning, something which is breathtaking. So that is what amazing is. Okay, then if I talk about the antonyms for miraculous, then I have the first one, that is ordinary. Now here you can just understand, when I'm saying miraculous, it means remarkable, something which is very good. Okay, and when I'm saying ordinary, that means something which is not very good, which is okay. So that is why we can use it as a antonym for miraculous. The next antonym is trivial. So when I'm saying trivial, it actually means something which is of little importance, something which is of little value. Okay, so on one hand I am having miraculous, which means something which is remarkable, and on other hand, as an antonym, I have trivial, which actually means something which is of little value or little importance. Okay, so that is why I can use this as an antonym for miraculous. And that's all for this lecture. Thank you very much. We'll be talking about some more words in the next lecture. This is Suyash signing off.